Hi, in this video I will show you how to filter a SharePoint list multi-select lookup column. So here is my list. The list is called list B and my column is called list A ID. So that's the lookup type, and if I select the properties of that column, as you can see here, I selected allow multiple values. So that means I can select more than one values against that ID. So I have some values here. So you can see here I have selected 241, 242, and another lookup called 241 here. So how to filter using Power Automate this multi-select? Okay, let's start building the flow then. So for the demonstration purpose, I'm using a manual trigger here. The next step I'm using here is the SharePoint get items. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to add the filter now. I'll come back later. So I'll show you how we can find the right values and set the OData filter query there. So here I'm going to add the lookup column, which is list A ID. That is my lookup column. Okay, so flow automatically inserts and apply to each loop because it's get items. So that means it could have one record or more than one record. Okay, let's save this flow and run our flow and see the results list A ID. Okay, flow ran successfully, and we can see here under the compose, see, because it's a lookup column, the format is like this, and also it's a multi-select lookup column it is. So you can see here there are a couple of values here. So the first record I got two selections, two values, that is ID 241 I selected, then ID 242 it selected. So there is an ID and a value behind the scene for the lookup. Okay. So if you are going to filter by value or the ID, what you need to do here is we know the column name is called list A ID. That's a column name, list A ID, and then we know this ID I want to search against. Okay, so let's go back, click on the next. So I only got one selection, I believe there. Yeah, it's only one selection. If I click on the row output, you can see only one there. So that means there's a 241 I selected there also. So you can see here there's a 241 here and 241 here. So how to set the filter here? So for the filter query, you need to do under the filter query for the get items here. So type your column name, list A ID, then you need to use a slash, then ID. The ID which is shown in the schema earlier, yeah, which I shown you earlier now, is equal to 241. So now if I'm going to run this, it should filter both records because I got 241 in both records. So you can see here 241 here, 241 here. That means this apply to each should have two records. Here it is, one of two, next two of two. Okay, let's search only for 242 then. So this should only get one record. That means the apply to each should only have one record for that. Okay, here it is, only one record there. Oh, did I change? It's 242 it is. So that's 242. Yeah, that's right. So 242 got ID 241 and 242 there. That's one record. So that's right. So now if I'm going to change this to edit to 243, save it. Okay, now I got 243 here. So that means what I could do here is I could say 242, or then if I can extend this now, id slash equals 243. Save it, run the flow again. Oh, the flow failed. 243 is not valid. I think there is some syntax error or something there. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, there is a syntax error here because I forgot to put slash id equals, yeah, 243. Right. So there are two records there again. That's right. Because 241 and 242, sorry, 242 and 243 here. Yeah. So both we are looking as an or operations there. Sorry, 242 and 242 and 243. Yeah. So both are there. Yeah. Now, if I'm going to say this one as, I don't know, something different number, 24278, or this, so this should only get one record only. See, here it is, only one record only there. Again, you can extend this with your AND operator also. So you can say AND, So if I put AND, it shouldn't return anything because this record doesn't exist. 24278 is not there. So if I run this now, see nothing there. It's blank. Edit. I'm going to take 242 now and 243. So it should have both records now. So in the apply to each, we should expect two records. Oh, is it 242 and 243? Let me go and have a look. So list ID is equal to 242. Oh yeah, so that means in the both IDs, in the both records, it's not, there is nothing there actually here. 242 and 243 not there. So if I go and edit this, change the 241 this to 243 also here, suppose, and save it. So let's see now what we should get. Here it is, we got one record. That's right, because our filter says here 242 and 243 it should get. So we got 243 here, then we got 242 and 243 also here. So this should match both. So that means 243 should be in both, and also 242 is also there then. So that's the reason we are getting that result. Yeah. So this is the way you can filter, using the lookup multi-select lookup. So the syntax you need to do here is under the filter query, you need to put the column name slash ID. So ID is the one you shown earlier, which I shown you earlier. So if you look this click output, you should be able to see that there, the ID and the value here. See that? So that's the one I shown you earlier here. So you can see ID and the value. See those? So that's the way you need to filter it. The syntax is column name slash ID, then equals the standard operator values there for the auditor query. Hope this is useful. Thank you for watching.